Well, welcome everybody. This is just the very beginning, so I'm sure if there's going to be viewers up on here in a few minutes, so I'm just going to say, hey, I usually do the training sim videos, and I'm going to be doing one here actually shortly. I'm setting it up on the PlayStation right now, but in the meantime, there's something else to work on. So, it's my birthday, it's been busy, working a lot, and not feeling so great, so I'm a little under the weather. So I'm not at work today. Plus, we have hurricane Florence coming in. We're in the South Carolina state, so we're definitely going to be under the hammer for Florence. The coastline is taking the brunt of it, and we feel really hopeful for everybody there for their situations. A lot of them evacuated to where we live. Our schools were shut down earlier this week in much of the Midlands in order to accommodate for people that need place. So we pray for those, for their families and for their homes and their stuff, so that when they go back home, hopefully there's a home waiting for them. But anyways, in the meantime, it's very windy outside. Rain's coming. Probably shouldn't be too long. But I have a big birthday present that got given to me by my wife. Actually, really, she just said, okay, yeah, you can have that. And yeah, so I got this recently. This is kind of a big deal. And I've been wanting a 7.62 platform for the longest time. I have a 243 Winchester hunting rifle, which is an amazing weapon. It's very good. I've fired 5.56 my whole career in the Army, but never had a chance to handle an AK-47. But I've handled 7.62, just not the AK. And it is everything everybody says it is. This thing is fantastic. I've only shot 30 rounds through it so far, and I bought some ammo today, and I'll be back before I start training. But this was used, and I have to send a shout out to my favorite shop in town, to Freedom First Outfitters in Camden. Really appreciate the work that they do, and to sell some really great firearms to as a great family type store. But this puppy they had was sold to them or traded in or something like that. So this is used. I believe this is a 2014 based on the card. And the owner was looking to downsize. I don't think I'd ever downsize a weapon, but thankfully he did, and it ended up with me. It came with a whole bunch of magazines, this really nice optic, and collapsible buttstock modification, and an additional grip, which I may put on, because this grip is not real grippy. So I may go back to the other grip. This one is not horrendous, but it's not bad. There's a Tapco trigger on it, so I think that might have been modified. But yeah, and I'm going to be working on this for a little bit here, so I figured if I'm going to work on it, you might as well come along for the ride. First thing is to figure out this buttstock, because there's no obvious attachment points, and it does have a bolt inside when you take it apart. There is the takedown bolt that's screwed in from the inside, but to get into it, this isn't just a cap lift off type, so it feels like there's a couple screws in the little holes. This all we're going to try taking those screws out, if this screwdriver will do the job, which this is kind of cheap stuff, so it doesn't seem like it wants to. All right, let's try it again. Yep, it's definitely coming off of there. This isn't the right size screw as far as I can tell. It seems like it's a little small, but it fits in the hole without damaging the rubber pad any more than it already was. But to get to it, it's kind of an interesting design that, okay, we're going to put this. This is not working. This is the Harbor Freight, micro screw set. It's not bad. It's really good for working on computers and stuff, but you need the plunger or the extension rod to go in here, because if you put a screw tip in here to start with, it just pushes back down anyways. But this won't. This will be fine. This will do what we need it to do, and that's to get this butt pad off. Hey, Abram. You're awake finally, huh? We were over at your house, but Otter didn't want to come and wake you up. So this is coming off fairly easily. And obviously, yeah, this is definitely the wrong size screw. I can tell by looking at the screw that's in there that it's a pretty good size screw. So it probably needs a standard size head. And this is doing the job, like I said, but I probably should be using a bigger bit. Let's go get one because it keeps skipping, and I don't want to strip it in there, and it's just going to cause more issues later. So just hang there and stare at the wall for a minute while I go find a better screwdriver. Let's see here. That's the wall right there. Just there. Okay. All right, so got a different screwdriver, standard size, multiple tips. Not really liking having to push this through this rubber to get to this, but we'll be working with the right size bit. Yeah, it's a good wall. Yeah. It's your aunt's favorite color, which is the color of the next gun that we're getting. We put a hold on it because I'm going to pay for it next month, but she's going to get a 9mm that is that color back there. Yeah, that burgundy. So she saw that and said I have to have that. So I said, okay, we'll do that. I got this. She can have that. So now I may not change out these buttstocks today. Oh, I said this in the beginning of the video, but yeah, I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I don't think I'll be going out today. Now, what I don't know, and Abram, you could probably tell me, is how well you can hear me, because this is on my Macbook that I'm streaming from, and so I don't know how good the microphones are on it. So am I coming through like I sound like I'm in a tunnel or in a stadium with a lot of echo from the room, or is it pretty clean? Very well. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Good. That's good to know. And this is not a bad device to stream from. The FaceTime cameras on the Macs are always pretty good in quality. You know, they're not the highest resolution. I think they're 720 at best. So we've got the pad off, and that exposes the hole in which to get to the bolt down there that holds the buttstock on. And let's see. Trusty flashlight. Oh, flathead. Fancy that. Looks like about a 7/8 down in there too. And this flathead just is not going to do the job. It's not long enough. But we could go get the sockets and take it out proper, because then we don't have to worry about it stripping or jumping. Let's see here. Let's look at that again. What size are you? Okay, this is not working. The phone is in the way and I cannot see. Need a better flashlight source. In the meantime, I'm going to throw this on real quick. This is probably going to be easier when I take it off. So we'll do that later. Let me go get the other buttstock and a set of sockets with an extension rod. All right. So you can look at this, stare at that. That's the buttstock. This is the extra grip. Leave those there for your viewing pleasure. don't know exactly what size it is down there. So we're gonna take our extension rod and we'll start with the biggest, 13 millimeter in the 1/4 inch set. Feels like a winner. Maybe. Okay, I don't know. Let's try 9/16 just to double check. Should be metric, not standard. That's definitely not working. It should not be 1/2 inch. That's 7/16. My kit has rolled. I'm missing my 9/16. That was a 1/2 inch. That's why it won't fit. All right, so let's try 9/16 in the short socket. No, that's definitely not working. Okay, and let's try 12 millimeter just in case, because I'm pretty sure it's 13. All right, so 13 feels like it's a winner. No, 13 is not the winner. Hey, get back here. 12. It cannot be standard. Of course, this was a rebuild, you know. This is not the real McCoy. I'm having some real trouble here. Hope this isn't one of those custom things. You're being difficult. Nothing's loosened up. I swore I broke it. Like that I got it starting to loosen up in there. It's just too big. It's got to be the 13 millimeter. All right, let's go with this one. No, I don't think we're doing it right. This isn't doing it. I need a better flashlight. These little lights are not amazingly bright or anything like that, but they're around the house, so they work when you need them. You're kind of small. You're not that big. You're definitely not that big. There's no way. Why did this 13 fit down there so well? It feels like it's got a hold of it. It really does. But I can't tell if it's because it's on the edge of the tip or if it's the wrong size. So why would this 13 millimeter head as a 14? Ah, okay. I don't know my own socket set very well. Okay. So this must be it. Because usually if you're within the right system, it'll fit exactly right. But if you're using the wrong system, it'll fit, but not properly. And it'll be a loose fit. So 13 is equivalent to 9/16, I think. It's definitely nothing smaller. So this 9/16 definitely does not grab onto it. It just rolls around on it. So back to this one. Put the light down. This cannot be right. It should not be jumping like that. That means we're in the wrong system, which means my 1/4 inch set doesn't have anything big enough to go around it in standard. I definitely don't want to roll the edges off of this nut. Then I'll never get this sucker off of there. Except for the flathead. That one doesn't reach. Let's try. Let's see. Nope, you don't reach. Barrett? Faster than Barrett. Barrett what? The AK-47 has a pretty good cyclic rate. In full auto, I actually don't know what the full auto cyclic rate is of it. It's probably 400 or 500 rounds per minute. No, it's got to be better than that. The cyclic rate is probably faster than what your rounds per minute is, of course, but the this is a semi-automatic, not a fully automatic. So it really can only fire as fast as you pull the trigger. Now, Barrett, the 50 cal, is kind of a slow gun. It's a big behemoth gun. If you're talking about the 50 cal. M107. What caliber is that? Let me tab out here. Barrett M107. Oh yeah, okay. So that is a 20-inch. It looks like a 50 cal, yeah. It's got a this is semi-automatic. So I would say, let's see in the specifications here if it says how fast it can fire. Fluted description UPC. This is a sniper rifle. It's not meant to fire quickly. It's meant to fire at extremely long range and very accurately. But what? Where are you going? The idiot is abroad, and I don't know what she's doing. Yeah.
On what? Where are you streaming?
YouTube.
Where is the camera?
Right there. My laptop.
Hi, bro.
Stand behind me. I'll see you.
Yeah, I was just there. I said I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Time to go swap out the 1/4 inch for the 1/2 inch. Well, yeah. They need to do that. The 1-day rule is lifted. You gotta go today.
Oh, okay. I'll eat tall.
No.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the 3/8 inch. I think I grabbed the wrong drawer, but this will work as long as the head will go all the way down the barrel. Let's see. Yes, Abram. What? Oh, it's backwards. Should have flipped it. I didn't know it was going to be backwards. Okay, this needs to go away. Who's knocking on the door, Haley? Florence? Audrey, come over. I don't see why not. She was there earlier and didn't ask to stay. We stopped by and she wouldn't come and wake you up. For what reason, I don't know. She's just a poop head. You know? So, she could have stayed over there. She's a poop head. Alright, so 13 millimeters, just a little bit too big. 9/16 is a little big, but that has to be it. I don't understand. I'm gonna try 9/16 in this other socket set size. No, that's not working. Let's go one up. 9/16 to 1 to 5/8. It cannot be a 5/8 in there. That's definitely not 5/8. 1/2 inch. No, see, that's jumping. That's jumping all over it. Stripping right off. So it has to be the 13. It's just in there, so even that's got some give. I don't like how much give that has. Not a 12. I'm sure if I spent 10 seconds online, I could figure out what size bolt this is. It's standard to the Groznikov. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Yeah. Sometimes you just need more steel. This thing should just pop right off now. If I'm doing it right. Nope. Not doing it right. So, take out the scope. Take off the top. Take out the spring. We'll leave the bolt. All right, the bolt is out. I can see it's gone. Okay, so that was all. It just needed a little bit of oomph. Take it out. And there was the problem. It's the bolt. It's the holder, and it is kind of rounded off a little bit. I'm not so happy with that. I might buy a replacement one because I don't want that to suddenly become an issue later, because now I've got to probably use this same bolt to put on the collapsible buttstock. Is there a washer down there? Oh, there was a washer down there. Okay, good. So now the washer's out, and now so the buttstock is empty. Now we can put on that this thing if we want it on there, because I don't think it'll fit very well on the collapsible. This casing holder, you know, I mean, it's not really necessary for the AK-47, but got it. Might as well use it. That's cool. You know, it's nice. Put some rounds in it. What is Abram telling you to do now? Eat it. So, what? I don't know what you're supposed to be doing, but you're an idiot.
Spaz monkey!
Oh yes. A spaz monkey, yes. So for Abram's birthday, my lone and only viewer, I called him a spaz monkey in a text message to him, and it's stuck. So that's cool. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, off the top of my head. So let's see here. You know, everybody does these videos with their guns, and they show how they're clear and safe. They're professionals. I'm not. This is loaded. I don't know. Is that against something? I'm not sure what. There. No, it's not. That'll make everybody happy. Are you happy, people? All right, so let's see. We got this little 20-round paper wrap. Paper wrapped ammo. It's the best. Paper wrapped ammo. See how well these fit in here, because they're obviously way too small. Bloop. And you stick out the other end. With the 243, they come all the way through. Right, Spaz Monkey? The idiot is coming again.
You need to listen, okay?
What?
The gun is a lie.
It's what?
The gun is a lie.
A lie?
It's a lie, okay.
No. All you're supposed to do is demand whales, okay?
No, the gun is a lie. Remember that.
Okay.
All
No,
of it's a lie.
the cake is a lie. Right?
Your life is a lie.
No, cake. The cake is a lie. That's the only thing you should know is that the cake is a lie. And Abram totally gets that joke. If Abram gets the joke. If you don't, then you're not a real gamer. You're on video yelling about man parts. So we're down to simple bare bones, of course. Yes, I know. You know the cake is a lie. So maybe you should text her and explain it to her that she should crawl out of the hole she's in and learn what, actual gaming lingo is. So Wolf Performance, made in Russia, non-corrosive, burden primed, steel case, 20 cartridge, 123 grains, full metal jacket. $499.20. That's not the worst. Could be worse. Could be worse. All right. This thing behind me now. So, let's see. The hand grip is a little bit more grippy. I don't know. Instead of lines, it has texture. So I'm thinking that this is more to my liking. It's also a little smaller, it feels like, than this one. This is kind of like full size. This is a smaller size grip. Maybe I don't want that. I don't know. The one that's on there is a good size grip. It sticks all the way down below my hand. You wrap all the way around. This thing is more like a smaller pistol grip. It's got a pinky spot, but it's not quite a sure fit. I don't really like the pinky forward thing because you see by design, it's pinky forward. I don't like that. I kind of like pinky be with the rest of the fingers, not pushed forward. I don't know what you get from that. But this one does come with its own bolt for that. So we'll think about that. It's an easy swap out. And if we don't like it, we can go back. We'll consider that. This one is also hollowed out. The bolt goes right in the bottom, whereas the current one has a door, so you can put a tool, cleaning kit or something in here if you really wanted to. That's something you could do. And I don't know if that's the standard. It came with it from Century Arms, or if they changed it up. Pie is fake. Well, I don't know anything about the pie is fake. I only know that the cake is a lie. That's it. There was no pie. Where was there pie? In which one? One or two? All right. So this one comes with sling attachment. That's good. Multiple. We've got the forward sling attachment already on this rifle. So I don't necessarily need the other forward sling attachment. And I think this one is meant to go, let's see what this says here. I'm hoping this will work in here. I don't know, because this is a different design than what I just ripped off of there. And that may be why it's included, but not installed, is because they bought the wrong buttstock for the weapon and didn't want to take the time to return it. And I'm looking at it, and it does not look like this. Yeah. And this is an AK stock system. But it's not really clear about which AK, because there's a lot of different ways that you can put together an AK. And this does not go into this. This is no bueno. Not going to work. This no work. Yeah, so this is going to get exchanged for one that will. And it's a Tapco. I don't know how much this thing is. I'll have to look it up. Cake equals fake pie equals lie. Cake is not a fake pie. I don't agree with that assessment. They are two completely different species of pastry. They're under the pastry family, but they're different genomes. Now, let's see here. Put this back. It wasn't extended all the way when it was in the case. One down. Yep, that's where it was. Right there. A little card back in here. It's kind of disappointing. I was really hoping to be able to use this. I kind of had some doubts about it because anytime you're buying accessories for a firearm, you have to be very careful because you are highly probable to end up with something that does not work for your gun if you do not research it well ahead of time, this being one of those cases. So I'm pretty sure that my store would be happy to have this back on their hands and exchange it for something that would work. I'll probably go talk to them after the hurricane is gone about that. Now, in terms of the grip, we can try this out. So let's put the old butt stack back on first. That won't take much. I hear an idiot. Yep, it's an idiot.
Shut up.
Yep.
Are you trying to switch it out?
Yeah, it won't work. The other one is not meant for this rifle. Now.
Now?
Yeah, I don't care now. Go leave. Get on your bike. Ride.
I cannot do that.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Sure you can.
I get kidnapped.
You will not get
I'm
kidnapped.
so cool. People would kidnap me.
You will not get kidnapped. I'm pretty sure that nobody wants you.
But then why am I still here?
We want you, but I'm talking about the public. You must think that you're really special that the public would want you.
I am.
Plus, you look kind of threatening.
Threatening?
Yeah, you know, teenagers will scare the living shit out of you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your opinion.
Yep. It's a real one, too.
But I could agree that they're idiots.
All right, that's in there pretty good. Florence is my baby. I saw her entire life. Yes, I'm sure you did. From the moment she spawned from West Africa.
Wait, is that it?
Yes.
Why did he name him Florence?
Yeah, why name your baby Florence? The people in North Carolina are not going to like that. Especially since it's going to attack them. You set your baby loose on the coastline, it's like Godzilla.
But your baby's cute.
Now, I'm putting all the upper back on because you don't need it to change out the grip. All the attachment is done from up. So, all right. And that's back on. So, let's cycle it. Take the safety off. Cycle. Alright. My weapon, I'll pull the trigger if I want. Florence, South Carolina. Oh, I've never been to Florence. I don't know anything about it. That doesn't look too bad. That's not bad. I can handle it. Alright, so let's put the scope back on. I'm sure this is more interesting than I am, so we'll tilt this way. It's got a rail right here. Stay put you. Bring this forward. Tighten it down with the little bicycle seat lock. That's on there. Now, let's see if I can give you an idea about this optic here, so you can see through it. It's normal, red, and green. So, all right, so we're all back together. The original grip still, so let's take the grip off and try the other one. Now we need a different wrench. Oh, flathead in this one. Probably 10 millimeter. Yep, 10 millimeter. All right. What now? Audrey wants to come over, but she doesn't know if you be legit. Yeah, she can come over, but I ain't taking her right now, and her mom isn't taking her right now. So she has to find her own way. She can take the bus. You know, she wants to do that. I don't have any problem with her going over. She can stay there for the storm. It's not like she's going to be useful here. She'll just freak out the whole time and act like an idiot. She can be an idiot at your house. Allen wrench, and it doesn't come with a key. So I might use the existing bolt. No, I can't. The length is not going to be right. Yeah, way not right. Okay. First, let's double check this here. Okay, we got the right screw size. That's a good pistol grip right there, right? This is definitely AK-47 modern age right here. You know, just the bolt. That's no bueno. Staring at my crotch. That is a lot smaller. There we go. That's going in there. If you hear maniacs screaming, it's the little ones upstairs. What's going on?
What?
Is your mom up?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She's listening to Skrillex.
Oh, okay. This has got a star on it.
She's in the bathroom listening to Skrillex.
That's not gonna work. I need an Allen key set.
So you can hear it up there.
Oh, okay.
That's Mom.
All right.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Get ready to stare at the wall again. Now I gotta go get an Allen key.
Can we just shove the other one on instead of that?
It doesn't fit.
Why?
It's not made for it. It's the wrong. It's the wrong buttstock for the weapon.
We need answer. I know. It's a very sad moment, Amy. But I'm sure we can get through it. I'm gonna hide the gun. I'm not messing. I'm not messing with anything. I'm just speaking to the thing. I just told everyone that it's a sad moment here. I know. We need to kill dinosaurs and make more.
All right, you're in my seat. Doing living room gunsmithing. Come on.
I want to be a gunsmith too.
Well, this isn't gunsmithing. This is like do-it-yourself changing crap out in your house without any experience or knowledge.
Have fun.
You're not staying for the rest of the show?
No, I'm doing my own show.
Oh, I don't see you streaming on YouTube. All right. Okay. You know what I didn't look at? I didn't check my Twitter to see if it posts a broadcast notification like it's supposed to. When you do it from the PlayStation, it posts it right away. But as soon as you hit start, profile. Nope. No, there is no notification on my Twitter that I'm streaming. How useful is that? Good job, YouTube. You missed the boat. PlayStation plays nicer than they do. All these little Allen wrenches are coming off their springs. Gotta keep them on there. Another little Harbor Freight thing, all the Allen keys. I don't got a problem with their stores. I like their stuff. It's always worked for what I need. Alright, so now we're gonna figure out what size we need. I'm gonna kill her. She's dead. Bring it back. Text her and tell her to bring it back. She took the AK. Audrey! Audrey! Bring it back. Bring it back. The thing you took. Yeah, the big heavy thing.
What thing?
A gun.
Why don't you go look for it? I don't know where it is. Take it.
Alright, well, come here. We'll look together.
Don't hold it.
Give me your arm.
What? I'm going to walk my arm.
Read it.
Well, I feel that I need this arm. Ow!
Where is it?
It's over here, rat. Jeez.
Well, I don't get the ant. Don't put it on the table, damn it. Jeez, don't chip up the wood. Table.
Like I didn't take care of placing it in an unknown area.
I don't know what you do with your spare time.
I draw and work out. And when it's school time, kids must study.
Oh, the AK-47.
You're on YouTube, by the way. You're on YouTube, by the way. Good job. Way to go, winner.
Wait. Wait, you got it off how?
I didn't. The other one doesn't fit. The other one does not work for it. It's not made for this gun. So we'll have to...
No, you got the rubber piece off.
Oh, yeah. There was 2 screws in there. See?
Yeah.
See them sticking out?
It's so beautiful. Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to put that back on, too.
Is this why you got this thing? Was it for the AK-47?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know I was getting an AK-47 when we got that. Mom got me 2 accidentally, but it works.
What? You can't.
Oh, hell no. You ain't doing that in this house.
I am going to be seeing what Daddy's doing with the AK-47. What were you doing? Why do you all have to be so boring?
After this, I'm going to stream Train Simulator.
I wish we could go and shoot it again today.
We can.
We can?
Yeah.
Well, can you get rid of them and then we can go?
No, I'm doing a stream after this.
I know. Can you do that like later?
No. I'm not going out shooting right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shoot when I say we're going to shoot. Until then, we ain't shooting.
When we go shooting today, can we try a different tip? A
Maybe.
different thing?
Don't lean on that, honey. I'm using my laptop.
It's on. You're going to be on YouTube, Sophie, if you go on right here. How many people are watching? Stop it, Sophie.
Abram is.
Oh, Abram
Well, he
is-
was. I think he got off.
Yeah,
It
there's.
says 0 now.
Yep.
He's been texting me and letting me. It says 0.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. He says he's still here. What the hell just happened to the screw? Oh, it's full of gunk. That's what happened.
What is gunk?
Gunk. Things that make other things not work because they fill up the spaces inside it. Gunk.
Wait, you changed the handle, the grip.
Just to try it out. It's kind of smaller.
It doesn't look that much more comfortable.
It looks like it might have better grip.
Yeah, it looks like it had better grip, but not that comfortable.
Hey Dad, where did Mommy hang up that coffee picture I made you?
It's right here.
I want to show you it.
Careful, you can about ready to knock over that thing. That is adorable. I've seen that.
Did you draw it?
No.
Oh, now it says there's 1 again. Maybe it just was being weird.
Yeah. Where does it say one? Oh, yeah.
It's so beautiful. I love my family member, Daddy.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, this tip is too big for this job. Quit waving around in front of the screen and recording.
You just want to show everyone your drawing.
No. Yeah, I want to wave
Oh,
on my
yeah.
dollar.
Yeah, they figured out there's a gun at play and YouTube is at play, so yeah, they're nuts.
So Abram's watching it?
Why'd you bring this in here?
Because I needed the stuff to take the gun apart.
And what is this?
Those are Allen keys. I
Allen
needed
wrenches.
one of those to put this on.
Allen wrenches.
Okay, so let's see how this grip feels. No, I don't like it. No, I definitely do not like it. It does not
Let me
support the
feel
weight
it.
of this gun. It's for kid hands.
You gave it to me the wrong way, Daddy. I'm not happy with you.
It's definitely meant for kid hands.
Oh,
Let me see.
that's uncomfortable.
Let me-
I don't like that.
Let me, Mom.
Don't drop it, child. That is a beautiful gun right there. Do not want to drop it. Don't aim it there.
There you go.
It's heavy, kinda.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's really small. It's much smaller. It is a good grip. I mean, you can
It's really uncomfortable.
pull it in, but it is not what I would call tactical. I don't know. It's for girly hands. Small hands. Their hands.
Can I undo it?
No.
Yes.
Anytime we work on
What do
anything,
you want to play it now? I love it.
We use Allen wrenches all the time in animation robotics.
Cool.
We just finished our first show. My group, my partner, and I were table 6. We had 8 projects, and the rest of them only had 3 or
Gotcha.
4. All of them went up to 4.
Audrey's watching the news about your baby, Abram. Tell her it's yours. She can't have it. Oh, I thought that was Audrey. Hey, baby.
Holy crap! It's windy. I'm gonna go look outside.
It's been pushing our trees behind really bad.
I did.
Audrey.
Yeah, I got the chairs off the porch, the wind chimes, the flags, everything's down. You notice, babe? Yeah. Got it all set up for the storm. Say hi to Abram. He's watching a stream right now.
Hi, Bob.
Nice shirt. Good shirt for the video. So babe, that buttstock is not meant for this weapon. It doesn't fit it. So I'm gonna take it to the store and see if they'll exchange it for something else. They'll take it off my hands for something else in their store. I'm pretty sure they will. Okay, so we're done doing the modifications. I'm going to start cleaning up here, and then in a few minutes we'll wrap it up and do the train simulator stream before Abram's baby takes over our area.
I think we should go shooting first.
Nope.
And then we can do the thing because we'll have power in here anyways because we have a generator.
Nope.
But that gun can't get wet.
All guns can get wet as long as you're willing to clean it when you're done.
Are you willing to clean it?
I have to clean it anyways. I just don't have a good cleaning kit for this one. I don't have one that works with this weapon system.
When's your birthday?
I don't know.
Really? Mom, when's Dad's birthday? September 15th. Okay. So, it's not his birthday yet.
Oh. The mail came? Oh.
Also, close mouse said something.
That's awesome. Yes, I do like that one. And so my next birthday present, which is backwards to all of you because it's being flipped by the camera. It says, I am a grumpy veteran. I do what I want, when I want, where I want, except I have to ask my wife 1 second. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe we'll put that shirt on. All right, so I'm going to put the tools back. And I appreciate y'all coming along for the ride to look at the AK-47. There's a gazillion videos about these on YouTube, and they're all probably pretty good. I like Hickok's videos on it, and what?
And also look on the other side. Oh, it's because it melted. Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah, we have a fly trap because of that goof that was like a year or 2 ago. It's now like
Get a paper towel.
Look.
Paper towel.
There, look.
Clean it up.
Come here.
Not right now. So,
See ya.
after it's all back together, I do like this standard grip better, way better. This is a lot more comfortable for my hands at least.
Yes.
So.
You notice the thing that you built is like gone?
Go. All right, and Hickok, that's Demolition Ranch. All have really good videos about the AK-47 in comparisons to the rifles. I prefer, just so I'm putting it out there, I prefer the AK-47 as a firing system because of the gas piston. And if I ever get an AR-15 platform, it'll be piston operated. A gas piston system instead of a standard gas operated system. I hate a dirty bolt, and that's one of the reasons that the AK-47 is so resilient, is because it does not gummy up its bolt with all the carbon from the gas tube, like an AR-15, M16. Those standard platforms dump all that carbon back down the tube, right on top of the bolt, and it requires regular cleaning in order to keep it functional. And this one, a little bit of oil, CLP, wipe it down. You can wipe the piston down, that's fine, of course. You want to keep that clean. But it definitely isn't the invasive cleaning that's required for like the M16 and M4 and AR-15 platform. So, but and 7.62 is just such a heavier, chunkier round than the 5.56. Let's do a quick comparison. I've got one of each here. Let me grab one of my 5.56, and I should go get a 243, but I think it's upstairs. Where are you, 5.56? There we go. So, 5.56 NATO, full metal jacket, green tip, and the 7.62. While in length, they're almost identical. 5.56 is actually longer by 2 to 3 millimeters. The pill size is vastly different. I didn't notice that. These are a hollow point. Vastly different. The 7.62 size versus the 223 or 5.56 millimeter. I think you're getting a little less powder because the pill is so much bigger in the AK-47. So you lose range maybe and muzzle velocity, but you make it up with weight. 123 grains versus 54 grains. I think that's what 5.56 is, 54 or less. Yes, I went to the store. I got you milk, bread, and frozen items. Lots of them. So. Well, you were asleep, babe. I didn't want to bother you. So, huzzah. We're going to wrap this one up, and in a few minutes, once I get the living room straight again, and it's not a shop in here, gotta keep the wife happy. We'll do Train Sim World. Oh, and on Train Sim World, we have the update, the new add-on map that we're going to be playing with. What did you say, Abram? I missed your text. I want to hear what you are doing, not about school. Oh, yeah. The add-on for Train Sim World that just got released. It came out on the 11th? Let's see. Let me find it here. know I either retweeted it or liked it. Let me go back to my page here. Likes.
Oh, Mommy was looking at that. Guess what? I made it all.
Watch me. And then PUBG has the new sandhook. I haven't even tried that yet. I definitely want to get some time on that eventually. And I could stream from my phone. Might. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Where is it? Okay, I'm not finding it in my likes. Let's just search for Train Sim World. Okay, it is the West Somerset Railway route add-on for PS4 and Xbox One. Explore the rolling hills, golden meadows, and seaside views of Britain's longest heritage railway. So we have that, and we're going to be checking it out. I've already done the first two simulators, or tutorials. We'll be picking up at the third tutorial where we're not learning how to turn the engines on, but we're actually going to move and do some work. So that's why I figured get the first two out of the way so we can learn how to move these engines around, and then we can do some actual work on the railroad. So give me a few minutes. We'll wrap this up, and we'll be back again. Yes, I want to end. Yes, end the stream. I clicked end.